My name is Remco Weeda. I'm the Director of Marketing and Admissions at Scarborough College. Scarborough College is a day and boarding school for children aged 3 to 18. It's a school for both boys and girls, and the boarding starts at age 11 or year 7. We're based in Scarborough, and Scarborough is on the northeast coast of England, right in between Hull and Newcastle. The nearest airport is Manchester, although I say nearest, it's still not very near. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. And we are very well located right by the sea. So from the boarding houses, from the school, we're 5 minutes walk from the beach. And we're also near the North York Moors, which is very famous for many reasons, some books as well, Emily Bronte books, for example. And Delby Forest. So we're in a beautiful part of the world, Yorkshire, which many people will know. So one of the things that sets our school apart from many other independent schools is the fact that we are an IB only school. So in our sixth form, so years 12 and years 13, we run the IB diploma program. Many schools do that, but we only run the IB diploma program. So we don't run A-levels or any other sixth form program. And you kind of see that filtering through into the senior school, years 7 to 11, and even into the prep school. So when the children are very, very small, where you really see the IB learner profile being created. And the IB learner profile is probably too much to go into it, for the purpose of this interview, probably best to just say IB learner profile and look it up online. But it's something that we try and develop within students, and it comes to fruition in the IB diploma program. The second thing that's quite unique is our location. While some may say it's quite far away from, for example, Manchester Airport, and it is. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. The location is also absolutely stunning. As I said, we live 5 minutes from the beach. We go outside a lot. So in the prep school, of course, we go outside all the time. We go to Delby Forest. We go to the North York Moors. Absolutely beautiful. In year 7, 8, 9, we have this program called Yorkshire Grit. It's an off-timetable program for children to go outside. We do surfing, rock climbing, sailing. We go to the RNLI, the people who save lives at sea, basically, and we plan missions with them. So it's such an exciting program, and it's all possible because of the location where we are. And it goes right through into the senior school, into years 12 and 13. For example, the first thing our year 12s do when they get to us, we do this massive program. It's called a beach cleanup, where we look after the beach. And we really take advantage of the location where we are. Scarborough itself is a lovely town. It's a really lovely place to live. It's a very safe place to live as well, which is a huge advantage. It allows our boarding students of a certain age to go into the town and to really explore what British life has to offer. Not just in the school, but also outside the school. And I see this as a major advantage. We see a lot of, in my own boarding house, for example, a lot of our students, they become part of the community outside school. So we have some kids to join the football club, kids that go join the swimming club, horse riding, they join the theatre, for example. And these are all things that are possible within school, but they also take it outside of school and really live in England and not just in boarding school. So an ideal, what we call Scardbergian, is probably someone who likes to probably tread outside of sort of known barriers, I would say. We talked about location, for example. It's not necessarily the most straightforward or easy place to get to. You have to think a little bit further afield to go to Scarborough and to go to Scarborough College. And I think it's that kind of idea that we're also looking for in pupils. Part of the learner profile, the IB learner profile, is to think about how you can utilize your skills and your knowledge for the betterment of the world around you. That might be people, that might be the environment. And we look at that as well. You know, how do you utilize what you know and what you can do well to make the world a better and more peaceful place? It's an IB learner profile, but it's also something that we as a school very much believe in. And if a pupil is already ready to think along those lines, that would already make them an ideal candidate for Scarborough College. Other things that we find really important is sports, performing and visual arts. So things that take place outside the academic calendar. Of course, academics are very important, and we get good results, and our children get good results, very high value added when they finally do their exams in GCSEs and the IB. But what is outside the academic calendar? How do you shape your I'll say portfolio is probably a bad word, but you know, how do you shape your portfolio? We often say that when a Scarboroughian walks into an interview, or an old Scarboroughian, I should say, would walk into an interview, and they know what the others know in the interview, right? And they have the same skill set and they have the same diploma. What sets them apart as a person? And that's probably, you know, thinking like that and asking that question is probably what we look for as an ideal Scarboroughian.